Dreams are what they're made, children read. Alright, yeah, fair enough. They are indeed. Courtyard of the River Springs. Well, hello. How you doing? I am the lord of these lands. And you have an eyes. Oh, hello. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. Grandpa, what's up?
Please leave us.
Okay,
So,
bye.
You're not
Wait,
too
oh, what?
unsettled by the situation here?
She's my sister. She'll get over it. Well, but the people suffer.
What I saw of the town upon my arrival was enough. It is a disaster. The people cannot go on like
They
this.
can't.
I have heard tell that neighboring lords have taken our people's lands.
Indeed. The poverty has worsened over the years. When neighboring lords became aware of your father's situation, they took advantage of the opportunity.
But they have no right to do so. Our lieges, the Lannisters, should have been notified.
Indeed. But our relations with them have suffered since your father held Tywin Lannister responsible for your departure.
Okay.
It was after his death that your sister decided
Tywin
to
Lannister.
reopen talks by going to see the most influential member of their family. That is why she requested an audience with Queen Cersei Lannister at the Red Keep. It was made very clear our lieges will act once our land has a new master. So your sister worked towards this end. River Spring has belonged to House Sarwick for generations. Ilyana has refused to marry a lord from any other house. So, the Queen has chosen a man for your sister.
Who is it?
Valar, your father's bastard son.
Valar.
Valar. I left Westeros hoping never to hear that name again. It is out of the question for my sister to marry him. He shares our blood. How can the Queen condone a marriage which goes against nature?
You realize
that's because
that
she's
if
fucking his brother.
To wed another lord, she would take her husband's name. Being a bastard, Valar has no family name. It was the only solution to keep River Spring for House Sarwick.
He's just a bastard. He is just a bastard.
He was but a simple squire when he went off to war with me. Only a knight may marry a lady.
Valar rose through the ranks and was knighted. The Queen took him into her service.
Right.
Valar served House Sarwick. How did he get close to the Queen?
Seeing him return alone from the war, your father blamed him for your disappearance. No matter how much Valar claimed to work for the prosperity of House Sarwick, your father wouldn't hear any of it. He cursed him and chased him away from River Spring for good. Your half-brother was mad with rage and left seeking vengeance.
Okay.
Apparently, he spent several years at the Citadel, using education to compensate for his low birth.
A maester cannot become a lord.
He never became maester, but stopped at the rank of acolyte. He learned the art of war, studied the higher mysteries, and forged links. He was then thrown out of the Citadel several years later for studying the forbidden arts. He's been a sellsword ever since.
Pretty smart, I guess.
His spread quickly, and royal ears heard of him. In 2 years, he went from simple soldier to the Queen's Guard. He moves in the shadows. The nobles of the court fear him.
How do you know all of this?
I went with your sister to the Red Keep in King's Landing for her audiences with the Queen. It is there that I learned what I know of him.
Valar. He has taken too much from me already. I cannot just stand by while he marries my sister.
There's something else of which we should speak. I would have liked to spare you this.
Right.
I do not believe that your father's death was an accident.
I knew it.
There are certain indications that lead me to believe that he was poisoned.
Was it my kiss?
Sure?
Believe me, Alistair, I know this subject. The strangler is a difficult
That
poison to detect,
but
but
it
it leaves
leaves.
certain traces that cannot be caused by anything else.
Right. Did father have enemies? Why would someone want my father dead? That's pretty much the same question, really, in a way. Did my father have enemies? Let's ask that.
And you have no idea who it could have been.
I am not certain, but there are rumors of a possible culprit.
Who's
Tell
that?
me who it is.
This may overwhelm you, but the rumors say that it is your younger brother, Gawain.
The younger
Oh.
brother?
He was
What?
but a child when I left.
He and Lord Reynald had some serious quarrels,
And he
and
disappeared
he
on the very night of
disappeared on the
father's
very
death.
night of your
Alright.
father's death. We've had no news of him since.
That is suspicious.
Why would he have done such a thing?
Maester Harwin, the people are
Grandpa.
rebelling.
Oh.
Rioting has broken out throughout the town.
Oh.
With all of this festering discontent, it was only a matter of time before this happened.
Okay, it's no time for the town as I told you so. Why did they rebel? Well, that's a bit too obvious.
Tell me, does the River Spring Guard have the situation under control?
For now, they are securing the entrances
Right.
to the castle. Barricades protect us from a direct attack. But the streets are inaccessible to us. We have too few men. The guard is overwhelmed.
Who is behind this revolt?
I think I know.
Yeah, I know it
I
is.
crossed paths with a certain Tyrek when arriving, a rabble-rouser, telling the people to take up arms.
Tyrek, I heard some guards say that he was getting people
Yeah.
worked up in the marketplace.
How
Right.
did things get this far out of hand?
Yeah, how did
Well,
things
the
get out
lords
far?
left the castle after the burial with their fine clothes and all, whereas the villagers are starving. All of this flaunted wealth must have pushed them too far.
Probably.
Everything erupted. The villagers began to attack the lords, taking them hostage.
They said
Okay.
that the revolt is being led from the main square. We must go there immediately.
Captain Ryman says that it's impossible. Our men are barely managing to keep them at bay at the castle doors.
Do
There are not
something.
enough of us to attempt an escape.
Where is Captain
Escape.
Ryman?
I'm not
He
gonna
is at the
escape.
doors. He's the one that ordered the barricades.
Seven hells. If Ryman
Oh,
deals
and no
with it,
blades.
the revolt
Oh,
will end in
God.
flames and bloodshed.
Oh.
River Spring has already suffered too much. I must join Ryman. River Spring needs me. I will not watch our land fall into ruins without acting.
Yes,
Very
come
well.
on.
But I beg you to be careful. You are a Sarwick. Act as a liege, Lord Alster.
I know
You
that
know
your
that your
acts.
acts will have consequences.
Alright.
I will do what must be done.
I am sure you will.
See you later, Grandpa. Okay. People are rebelling. Onwards. Come on. Yeah, stunning your foe is a good way to ensure your next attacks are inescapable. Yes, indeed they are. Come on. What is dead may never die, but rises again, harder and stronger. What is dead may never die. Okay. That's the Theon Greyjoy said, didn't he? Here's family. Oh! Okay. Well, that guy's wounded. Not an all-out attack.
Who's here? Dear Alistair. What have you come for, my good cousin?
I hope you're thinking more clearly than you were earlier.
I have no lessons
Lessons
to
he-
learn from a coward.
Let's not start there.
Okay.
Ryman, I did not come here to fight with you. What can you tell me of the situation here?
We've almost regained control of the southern part of town. My soldiers are about to clean it out. But in the marketplace there are still skirmishes between
Right.
rioters and people loyal to our cause. Nobles who came for the ceremony are still being held hostage by
Rebels
rebels
on
the
decks.
docks
Okay,
in the
we
northern
gotta
part
get
of
him
town.
out.
Very well, let's go, Ryman. I want to see this for myself.
Really? His lordship would like to see
Yes,
this for
indeed.
himself? Well then, I'd be happy to accompany you to see this.
You sarcastic
With
bitch.
this gang of peasants.
Oh, I
Your
love this
badge
guy.
is Not just for decoration. Here, take my flask. You might need it.
Oh, I love this guy already. What the hell? Okay. A crude worn dagger. Wow. A flammable oil. Okay. Okay. No way. Hello? priest of which may commit fire. Once you have locked the real boy for a character, you can use fire. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh, I can. Riddle. A flaming weapon. Instead of combustion, regenerative heat. It sounds like a hell. That sounds like a heal. No. Okay, onwards. No.
We'll die of hunger.
Okay.
Gate opened, or we'll set fire to your cursed castle.
You do
Calm
that.
down. There is no point in going to such extremes. I am aware that things are not going well here, but burning down the castle won't make things any better. So, what do you suggest?
We are starving. We're starving. Only threats will work. No, they won't. I will tax nobles to feed the people. We distribute the castle foods. I will tax nobles to feed people. But then my nobles will be a bit... Ugh. Okay, I will do that.
We are going to put a new tax on the nobility and their property. This will help us bring in food for those most in need. We just need a little time to put everything in place. This isn't the first promise we've heard.
Don't worry.
I know how difficult it is for you to get through each day, but everything will be done to improve your conditions as soon as possible. Well, for once, noble corn will certainly do something other than deepening our misery. Come along, men! Let's go home!
Oh, that worked. I don't want to distribute my castle's food supplies just yet, just in case. Because I only got that so much.
Open this gate. I'm going to town.
Understood.
Okay.